I hope all is well with everyone. The title is exactly what it is. So this is happening. Sudden changes. So I instantly got somebody hating karmic X tries to get this person to move towards someone else so that they wouldn't be with you. It's like they encourage this person on, well, maybe I think you should explore the options. Maybe you need to try something else, or, this person told you or showed you that they didn't want you, so maybe you should pursue other options or be open to other options. I'll support you. And this is coming from a karmic energy that the one who's on who mind you're on, okay, parted ways from. Okay, and this person could have parted ways with this individual because of you. Okay, collective. And this person have like a real serious issue with you, a real serious vendetta against you, just you, because you a beacon of light and you are someone that they were competing against and lost. Okay, it's like whomever this individual is, they can't seem to beat you no matter how hard they try. So their real issue is that alone. Okay, so they are encouraging your ex or past person, whoever mind you're on, or the one that you are tapping in for right now to find out, what's good. I feel like this individual been trying to persuade this person into, you know, doing other things with other people. Okay, but there's something suddenly that's going to actually happen here. So let's see what we have going on. Holy Spirit, give me the clairvoyance that I need to properly deliver the messages to the collective, and may they leave with the clarity that they need and seek. In Jesus' name, amen. Let's see what we have going on here. Look, too busy winning. I'm telling you. And this is the energy that you guys are actually in. And this is the reason why whoever this individual is trying to get someone to go move towards somewhere else or encourage them to move towards someone else, because they try to compete against you, but they lost. You see, you stacking your trophies, collective, because you a winner. Okay, pay close attention to this image, how you lining those trophies up. You understand what I'm talking about? Like I mean, if you're gonna compete, you need a competitor. And um beating out the competition was a cakewalk for you, because you really didn't have to do much but be you. Okay? Meanwhile, back at the ranch, these karmic energies were putting themselves in debt and all types of things to try to come up against a winner. You understand what I'm talking about? And you didn't pay them no mind because you were never competing with these individuals. And now it's hell for these individuals to pay at this time, because they didn't accumulated all of these extra finances. They're in the bond, Nate. They're in the bond, Nate. You know what I'm talking about? And what's funny is not so much of people falling on hard times, because you're never really supposed to celebrate or laugh at other people's pain. But at the end of the day, it's funny because these individuals were competing with you, and this would have never occurred had they not been trying to outdo you, beat you, or compete against you. Now they got all this stuff going on, all these obstacles, not just stuff, all these things and obstacles, and they're in over their head. Okay, collective, this is some energies that's in like neck deep. Okay, not waist but neck. Okay, look, love on the brain. And this person who they encourage still have love on the brain. They still dreaming about you. They still fantasizing about you. They daydreaming about you. And whoever this is that they went towards, this individual is catching them in this nostalgic energy, and they want to know what you doing, what you think about, who you think about, what's on your mind. You know what I'm talking about? And this person, I feel like they get caught with a poker face because they don't really know how to answer, those questions. Look, we got caught a case that came out here, but I don't know why I took this out. So I feel like bad reputation is the one that hit the board. So I feel like somebody here have a bad reputation now. Okay, whoever this encourager is. Okay, somebody could have definitely caught a case. Okay, whoever this person is with a bad reputation, I feel like I shouldn't have shuffled that, but whoever this person is with this bad reputation, they definitely could have caught a case because, like I said, they end over their head with that, trying to actually keep up with you. Okay, look, ego, all right? And this person is hurt. You hurt this person, ego being you. Imagine you being upset with someone because they're great or one of them greats, okay? Imagine that. So this is someone that's in the energy of, because you're so busy winning, their ego is hurt and they don't really know how to shake back from the way that they felt about you, not the way that you made them feel, the way that they actually felt about you. Okay? This could be someone that's holding a grudge against you. But it's like, if this is over a guy or, a lady, it's like, how are they holding a grudge against you and not the person that cut them off? Make it make sense. We are fishing for comments. So they watch you to fish for comments here. They want to see who all like you. And this is the reason why they are constantly opening up an old wound. Because what's happening is they're opening up an old wound, trolling you, watching you, reading your comments, and seeing how people feel about you. If anyone give you any type of accolades, they take it as a personal foul, winning team. They take it as a personal foul. Okay, they take it as a personal foul on them, winning team. So let's see what we have going on. Look, legal issues. I'm telling you, somebody caught a case here. Whoever this is with this bad reputation, this individual caught a case. We have court judges, immigration, lawyers. Something is going on with the courthouse and the system. Okay, yeah, we got marrying for money. So this is someone that's upset because either they married someone for money or they got with this person. And they were the ones that were actually providing for this person. They feel like this person only married them for some type of money here. Or they could have been trying to ruin your reputation by telling this person you only got with them or married them for some type of money or something like that. Nothing substantial here though. Okay, and we have ignoring. So I feel like whoever this person is like they knew who you were from the moment that they laid eyes on you. They knew that. I don't know why I just heard you are my lady. Somebody knew that you were their lady, divine feminine. Okay, so it's like they've been ignoring this individual, and since this person feel ignored, they were coming off extra heavy, you know. They was doubling down on the things that they were, telling this person in regards to you, so that this person wouldn't feel a way for you. Okay, but at some point, it's like it was like they got other people to, join in and tap in and join forces with them to come up against you to try to change this person's mind about you. But since that person made that decision, now they sitting somewhere crying over you. Okay, they're sad, they're hurt, and they're upset because they are also watching you in this winning energy here. Okay, they're crying because they have love on the brain. They're crying because they let these individuals interfere with you guys' connection here, and they can't believe that they fell for this with someone who they knew was actually their person from the moment they laid eyes on them. So we have one shoe back that came out. Some of you turned your back on this person. They're crying. They have love on the brain because they want you back. This is someone that wants you back, okay? And it's like maybe this person is thinking about how they could have hurt you, or thinking about, them believing this gossip and the rumors and all of these lies about you. They realize that they hurt you, but they're also realizing that they hurt themselves more because they was operating from a place of pride and ego. And now whoever they went towards, they could be moving away from this individual because they missing you. They want you back. They are moving away from this individual to get to you. Look, girl, fight. So someone is upset with you now. We have arguments, physical fight, at war, and competing. Can't make it up. Okay, so whoever this girl is, because I wouldn't say that this person is a woman, but however, whoever this supposed to be woman is, okay, they are fishing for comments, and they are so angry with you that they may want to have a physical fight with you or a physical altercation. But again, we got too busy winning here. They're not gonna win. That's the thing. Okay, so I feel like whoever this is, they need to tread lightly, because I don't know. I mean, you may be quiet, but you may be a quiet storm, and this is what these individuals are failing to realize, that you don't carry fear in your heart. Whoever you are, you know who you are. You're comfortable with who you are, and what you're not gonna do is operate from a place of fear. In regards to individuals, and this can even be a guy that wants to fight. This is not people that know how to speak like intelligent adults. They want to go straight to fighting because they feel like they have something to fight for, and that's because they competed against you and they lost, so now they are upset. Okay, and now they have a very serious vendetta against you because of them being a sole loser, is what I'm getting here. Okay, so let's see what we have going on here. Give me 1 second, guys. Yeah, so I also feel like someone want to come in and fight for this connection with you. Okay, this is how they're feeling. Okay, and this could also be a third party that want to fight with you, another third party, because they feel like you know um this person been keeping them as their little secret or whatever because of you, or because this person is moving away. Someone could be packing right now, getting away from a karmic energy here. Okay, I feel like a argument could have broken out between someone and someone else, over someone feeling like someone just want to marry them for some type of finances, resources, or some money or something like that. What do we have? Look, running. Yeah, somebody running away from a karmic energy here. Look at this, giving money. Guys, y'all see how this flipped out. Come on now. Come on now. Thank you, Dream Team. Okay, so we have giving money here. So we have marrying for money, running, and giving money here. Okay, so this is what's going on. Yeah, look, this is a happiness hater, and they came right back out, caught a case. So all these people are pretty much caught up, and we have clout hungry here. Says anything, does anything, make ish up and dramatic, and they have a whole lot to do with this person trying to put bad low out on you, trying to ruin your reputation, collective, because they were a happiness hater. They didn't want to see you and this person together here, and this is the reason why karma came knocking at their door, and they caused some type of case here. Okay, somebody could have walked away from someone because they had, they found out some bad information or bad news in regards to them and what they were doing. Yep, look, it's this spiritual hater. I'm telling you, this person could have some type of STI or STD or something like that. And it's like they should be more focused on treatment than, what I'm talking about, dipping and dabbing in your mix, trying to figure out what you're doing and who you're doing it with. So we have hates on your spirituality, your light, your magic, and your power. This is someone that's upset because they feel like you are too magical here. Look, but they consistently looking you up. Okay, more than you guys know. So we have researching you, studying you, getting info. So whoever this is, they're getting info on you, collective. They want to know more, and every time they pull you up, this all they see, jackpot. something different, something new. You're doing this, you're doing that. All they saying is you excelling and accomplishing and achieving after a period of going through or feeling like you were actually in poverty. Okay? Somebody want to know, do they ever cross your mind every time, anytime? Okay? I've been hearing, please don't go away from me. I've been hearing that. Okay? Somebody saying I'll reach out my hand to you, to your heart. So somebody is in love, okay, with you. And I feel like they've been hiding this from you. Whoever this person is, they definitely been hiding all of these emotions from you. What do we have here? Look, sleeping princess. Okay? So whoever this karmic energy is like, it says unmotivated, procrastinating, putting things off. So, like I say, whoever this is, this sleeping princess, because this is not a queen, okay? And this is somebody that probably is an adult and refer to themselves as a princess, which is so immature, collective. However, this individual, um, they need to be more focused on, this case that they actually caught, whether it's a sexual disease, infection, a rash, or a spiritually transmitted disease. They've been putting off, taking care of that situation to look you up and focus on you. It's like you are someone's main priority. You are someone's main focus here. They can't even focus in life on or let's say on the day-to-day things that they need to be focusing on, because they're so fixated on you and trying to make sure that you don't come back together or come together with this individual here. It's like they're definitely uh heavily invested in, encouraging someone to, listen to their advice in regards to, walking away from you or staying away from you or something like that, collective. Let's see. I need to hear the lyrics of this because I've been hearing this all day for you guys, okay? I don't know who sang this. I think it's them. It better be them. All right. Yeah, look. So at the bottom of the deck, we have throwing shade. So this is criticizing, disrespect, and judgmental. So this is someone that's always criticizing you, to this person. They could have been speaking about the way you dress, your style, saying, I didn't know that was your style, and, the way that this person is and how they come or whatever the case may be. And your person been ignoring this energy because in their mind, you're their boo. We have official status, exclusive relationships, seeing each other openly. And whoever this other third party is upset because they've been some type of secret, or they felt like a secret, and they wanted to have this official status with this person, to whereas they were seeing each other openly. And I feel like this is the reason why this person got up and started running away from this individual, whether this person was buying them or giving them money or whatever. They ran because this person wanted something more, and they just wasn't ready to give them that because they're still connected to you. Okay? Yeah. So yeah, please don't go by wine more. Okay? I don't know if that's wine more, but that's what it says. Okay? I forgot who sang that. That may be them. I don't even know. I just like the song, but that's what I'm hearing. Yeah, look, so we have make believe here. So this is the reason why this person is running away, because we have fantasy feeding into illusions and disappointment here. Okay? So it's like whoever this energy was, this person was the person that was used to, make you upset. Okay? It's not any real love there. Okay? This is whoever this person is, the one who mind you're on. They're looking at this individual as if they may have money, they may have some type of, financial status, or job, career, whatever the case may be. But they're looking at this person like this person don't have any type of substance whatsoever. Okay, and this is the reason why they are actually running, because every lesson every lesson that they, felt like they had to learn in life, it wasn't with either one of these individuals. It was definitely with you. And this is something that this person hold near and dear to their heart. They really cherish all of the experiences that you guys experienced together. Okay, it's like whatever you guys were doing, you know, it was like the first for this person. Look, we have boo here, new boo. I'm telling you, you are the one. If you were this person's new boo when all of this happened, okay, because we have my boo here, and we have new love, learning each other, and flirtations. This is the things that you guys went through together. You guys were loving on each other. It felt new. You were learning each other. You were exploring with each other. You were flirting with each other on a regular. And it's like, I feel like when it came down to this energy, it never died. Like, I don't know. It's something about the way that you made this person feel. Like, if it have something to do with butterflies, you still gave this person butterflies, and you still do. Well, I want to say you give this person butterflies, you gave them butterflies, and you still do to this day. Okay, even the thought of you, or the thought of something that you could have actually told them, they still hold near and dear to them, and they still can feel that energy. Okay, because this is something that, like, you made a priority to make this person feel good about themselves, because you can be an empath, and it's like you kind of sense that, you kind of sense the things that this person was actually lacking, like in their life, like the things that they may have always wanted, or wanted someone to say, or wanted someone to do, and they wasn't getting it. It's like you instantly picked it up, and you were able to deliver. And with that being said, this person will forever be grateful for, the time spent, the journey with you. And this is the reason why they're having a hard time moving away from you. They have love on the brain. And with this love that they have on the brain, this is not just no mediocre love. This is love that came from you. They feel like you are the only one that can fill them up. You are the only one that can do it. It's like this person is feeling like they definitely met their person here. And they are also feeling like there will never be another. Okay, this is someone that may not have had any trouble with, finding a replacement for you. Either you are very beautiful, or this person is very handsome, or, vice versa. You're very handsome, this person is very beautiful. However the case may be, it's like it never was really an issue for either one of you to, you know what I'm saying, attract the opposite sex. But it's a difference. And maybe this person thought that they wanted this with someone else, or they wanted more, but they are craving you. This is someone, they're this nostalgic energy behind you, because nobody is doing it. Okay, it doesn't matter if they go towards someone that can be more physically attractive. It's like, that's it. This is someone that's looking for more. This is someone that's in the energy of, this is all you have to offer, is like, beauty. When it comes, or finances, is like the light is on, but no one's home. You know what I'm talking about? Inside of their head, it's like you don't it. You're not giving me the mental stimulation that I actually need. Anytime they do feel like they're receiving any type of mental stimulation, it's been an illusion. What illusions being out here? Okay, it was nothing real. It was just them feeding into illusions and finding themselves disappointed all over again once they realize that, it's just not there, and they trying to create something that's just not there. And I feel like this is the lesson that this person needed to learn. That's the reason why they needed to go towards another karmic energy that could be physically attractive, or have some type of monetary resources, so they can learn the lesson of going towards or just pursuing these type of individuals that's empty in the head. You know what I'm talking about? So I feel like this was a major lesson for this person to learn, because it's like this person chose that type of life over you, and still ended up being disappointed, and they lost you at the same damn time. Okay, so now they went back to the drawing board, reminiscing about this connection with you. They're realizing that you were, you know a full-time adult. It's like they met you on adult time. This is mature efforts, being responsible and keeping shit in check. And this is what this person, this is how they see you, collective. And whoever you are, you check off everything on their checklist. There's someone that had a checklist of, how they expected their mate to be or how they wanted their mate to be. And this could be somebody that brought this up to God, like um can you please, create someone for me that have all of these qualities, all these characteristics, all these traits, and boom, they ended up meeting you. And this person felt like it was surreal. And I feel like once they did, tap into their energy, this is when they got fearful. Okay, because this is when they realized that God is actually for real. Okay, once this person met you, and it's like God could have gave this person a mini introduction of what to expect from their partner or how you were gonna be. And I think I told you guys this a couple of messages ago prior to this about the story about how Abraham sent out his servant to go and find a wife for his son. And of course there was going to be someone in their family during those times, but he said if the woman do this, or if she do this, then that's the one. And if this person refused, then to do something else. You know what I'm talking about? And it's like whatever the instructions were that God gave this person in regards to you, it's like when this person met you, you either made the gesture that they were expecting you to make. You could have said something verbally that they knew that you were going to say, or something like this. And this is what made this person know that you were definitely the one for them. And I'm telling you, they knew this from day one. Okay, they knew this. Yep, look, I'm telling you, shook. Right behind that, I'm telling you, once they saw you, they got shook collective. Okay, they got shook. And look, we have plot twist, unexpected event, and sudden change. Okay, so the sudden change is this person is moving and this person is running and also ignoring. Okay, with unexpected event, I feel like there's a karmic energy that didn't realize or feel like this person would actually ignore, everything that they were saying. And the reason why this person did is because they also view this person as a spiritual hater now that they are awakened, but they haven't always viewed this person like that. Okay, it's like they had on blindfolders when it came down to, you know, receiving advice from whoever this person is or these people are. So let's get more. Let's see what's happening with the sudden change. Okay, what is the sudden changes, Holy Spirit? Can we get the messages for the sudden changes, please and thank you? I feel like we need to clarify with this deck, but since I touched it, I feel like something is in here. What is the sudden changes? Thank you. And it came out instantly. Look at this. Check yourself. Okay? Check yourself. So when it, like I said, when it came down to this individual that's fully invested, okay, not was, but is fully invested in you guys' connection, I feel like they got a message in regards to them needing to check themselves, or this person could have told this person to check yourself once they realized that this person was, hating on your spirituality, your light, you being a magical being, you being a powerhouse, a force to be reckoned with. This person told this person, listen, check yourself. And I feel like this is what you need to do: clean out your own backyard before you start trying to expose things that's going on with my connection. And I feel like that could have been a long time coming for whoever this person is, because it got to this point to where as you guys definitely could have split, parted ways, separated, became at a distance, and all of this was happening, and it was making whoever this happiness hater is extremely proud that they were able to succeed with getting this person to move away from you and possibly even go and pursue other options or be with other options. They felt like they had some type of sense of control over this person still, although whatever they had with them or the connection that they had with them was over. Okay, it made them feel like they were still involved in this person's life, and because they still were able to dictate, what this person should do, but in real time they were putting it in the form of, like they were giving sound advice, but actually it was just another way to control this person. I can't make it up. We have throwing salt here. Okay, so whoever this is, they was throwing salt. Okay, we have person here, they're married. Okay, so we are marrying for money. So this person could be running now, okay, or somebody could even be running away from this person here because they hear that they were married from them and they feel played because they was giving this person money. Look, karmic did your dirty work. Okay, so there's a karmic energy that did some dirty work for you, and like I said, they went towards this individual to actually learn a lesson that they were not learning. They kept getting into connections with people, promising them the sun, the moon, the stars, so that they can give them money and feel like, they were committed. But like I said, somebody was keeping someone as a little secret, and this energy found out that this person, hear that they were married from them. So they could have asked this person to move, or this person is moving on their own, and this person could be running away from this individual because this person know that um or they feel like this person will actually repeat a cycle and do them the same thing. And I don't think that this person is wrong, because whoever this person is, they hear the fact that they were married, they were caught in the cycle of, doing this to, get with people and pretend like, their marriage is over or was over or is on shaky ground or whatever the case may be, and get people to fall for their tactics or their antics that's coming to a complete end. Okay, what do we have? Pocket watching. Okay, so we are pocket watching here. I'm telling you, this is somebody that what they do is seek out these type of individuals that they can marry for money. Okay, people they feel like is well off or have more than them or more than a current person, so they can go, have their cake and eat it too. Be with this person how they want to be with them, and also receive some type of resources from them at the same time. Okay, and this could also be from spirit telling this person to check themselves. Okay, because they wouldn't have been going through all of these different things had they checked themselves, but this is what's forcing them to actually do so, because either they have to move, because of an argument, a physical fight. They could be at war with a karmic energy, and it's the same one that was competing for you, and now they feel some type of way because they found out that this person was in a high level commitment, engaged, or even married. Okay, so let's see what else we have going on here. I see 3222 on the timer. We have Michelle that's playing. Somebody's name could be Lacey or Michelle or something like that. But you know what she said, the lyrics is something in my heart has got me hooked on you. Okay, so someone is definitely hooked on you. And this is the reason why someone is mad, because they know that. Look, we have denied this connection and now you're done. Okay, so for some of you, oh, this is what a karmic could have told this person. Listen, you denied this connection. Now you're done. This could be the reason why this person is actually moving, because the karmic energy is telling them that they are finished or they are done because they lied. Okay? They felt like this person just was pocket watching them. Somebody, initials could be PW. Okay? Or start with a P or HTRM. All right. Let's see what we have here. It says made false reports on you. XUVW. Okay, so for some of you it could be an X, but if not, your initials may start with XUVRW or A initial. Okay, so whoever this karmic is, this happiness hater, they made false reports on you, collective. That's exactly what they did. But I don't want to show these because somebody brought it to my attention that the cards are backwards, so you really can't even see what this actually really say. All you see is words. So yeah, look, we have dirty offer. Okay, so something definitely was a dirty offer here. That's a fact. Okay, something was a dirty offer here. And for some of you, I don't know if I can do this, but let's see if you guys can actually see what, what this is saying. Looking this way. I have to get, I keep saying I'm going to do it, but I will. Okay? So this is what it's saying for you guys. Okay? So somebody denied the connection and it's done. It's finished. Okay? What else, Holy Spirit? So that's definitely a karmic that did your dirty work. Yeah, we have monitoring spirit tormenting them. So we have a monitoring spirit that's tormenting this karmic energy. Whoever this was that was hating, this spiritual hater, the chickens that came home to roost on this individual. Okay, because now it's like they were sending things to you. Some of them could be Moni, okay, because I have monitoring spirit that's cut off, okay. Moni, Monica, Monique, something like that. Okay. But however, this it Tori, okay, or Torin, all right. I feel like I could get multiple names out of monitoring. I don't know why. Okay. Someone name could be Ren or something like that. But they're losing everything now. And I'm telling you, they got themselves in debt because all they can do is focus on you. And look, mad you aren't affected. These individuals losing everything. They have a monitoring spirit tormenting them. And they are mad because you aren't affected by anything that they try to do here. And yeah, we have two-faced backstabber. We have the initial M-D-E or L. And then I tell you somebody's name could be Monty or Monica or something like that. Monique. All right. Yeah, so we are reporting to someone about you. Someone name could start with an F, a G, a J, or H. Okay? So somebody here is definitely reporting to someone about you here. Okay? These keep on falling. What? Let's see here. Yeah, we have a woman. A woman wants to return. You can't trust. So divine masculine, this could be a woman that want to return to your life, but you can't trust this individual because all this individual will do is lie. Okay, and there's a dirty offer that they want to give you, and plus they try to throw salt on something that they know or someone that they know meant something to you or was important to you, a connection, okay? Not just any connection, a spiritual connection that you have awakened to, and you have the knowledge of this is spiritual connection, and you just can't believe that this person is still operating in this energy with knowing that this is something that's spiritual. So you are looking at this person like, you know, they're wicked because it's like, listen, anything that have anything to do with a spirit, a spirituality, it have a whole lot to do with God. You know what I'm talking about? A whole lot to do with God, because just like you can't see God right now because he's a spirit, that don't mean that he's not there, right? And so this person realized that this energy is done. I just heard, if I ever lose you, please tell me where would I go. Life will have no meaning. Okay? That's forever my lady. Didn't I say somebody was saying forever my lady? But this is a whole nother forever my lady. Come through, Holy Spirit. Listen, they will regret it all. I'm telling you, whoever these people are, they will regret it all. Everything that they did, and this is what they're going through right now. Serious, heavy regret. Heavy on the regret. Okay? Yeah, look, we have karmic lover dude. Okay? So for you, divine feminine, this could be a karmic lover dude that was doing this. It don't have to be a woman. Just take it as it resonates, okay? This is somebody that was playing a whole lot of games, that was two-faced, a backstabber, all these energies that played these games and tried to send monitoring spirits to watch you, to watch your finances. The only thing that this monitoring spirit was able to bring back to them was you were what? Too busy winning. Still in this energy of winning. Okay, you're too busy winning to even pay attention to them, and that you are ignoring everything that they try to send to you because you are unaffected by something that you know is not going to actually affect you. What do we have? Look, trying to reverse magic. Now they trying to reverse. See that monitoring spirit that they sent towards you, collective? They're trying to reverse it now. Okay? Something is going to unfold under this new moon. And look, we're using a pink deck. There's a new pink moon that's coming on April the 12th, you guys. Okay, so prepare for that. Okay, and we definitely just left out of a eclipse that's been going on since I want to say October of 2024. Okay, so some things could have transpired in October of 2024. Okay, and you guys are wrapping up a cycle of those things that occurred during those times, and now it's something new that's actually about to unfold and transpire in your life. And this is the reason why it's very important and imperative for you to tap in into every message so that you do not miss a message, because you don't know what's going to come out in those messages. Okay, because all of this is definitely spiritual. There are people that do not believe in the universe. They don't believe in the moon. They don't believe in the transits. They don't believe in like zodiacs. They're saying that all of that is demonic, and I don't really see how, if you have a birth chart and the planets align with your birth chart, and it's a thing, and that means that if it's a thing, that it was created. You know what I'm talking about? And it's just people that are still asleep here. And I feel like something is going to change in regards to a relationship status. And this could be the reason why someone is wanting to return to you. You could have let someone go around the time of this eclipse when you realized that you were not getting, your just due, or you wasn't getting what you deserved to get. You weren't being treated how you deserve to be treated. So you definitely decided then to actually walk away. And now you're going to understand why it was important for you to do so once this new uh moon come in, and as this eclipse, you know, do its wrapping up, because that's exactly what's happening here. So you could expect a change, okay, from something that was to what is. And also you can expect clarity. All right, you definitely could expect some type of clarity here on why it was important for you to do what you did. And for many of you, you already gained the clarity. It was important for something to happen like it happened, so whoever this person is that you were dealing with could go towards a karmic energy and learn a lesson, especially if this is your twin. They needed to learn the lesson and lose you in the process, because they kept repeating the same cycle over and over again, pocket watching, seeking people out, pretending to be happy with people so they can have access to finances or whatever the case may be. This had to actually end. And for some of you, you already knew that that's the type of wave this individual was on, and it's the reason why you walked away from them, because it's like, listen, I'm not about to compete with you for your lifestyle. If that's what you want and you're not happy here, you're not happy with me, I don't have enough to offer you, you don't like what I'm offering you, and this is someone that was impatient. All they had to do was wait, but they chose to, go pursue other options, because they thought that whatever whatever you were going through at a particular time had finished you. This is the way that they were thinking, like, oh, the collective is not going to be able to shake back from, whatever this is that they went through. They ain't going to be able to change their mind frame, but this is someone that didn't believe that the things that you were actually saying and speaking of was actually real events. This is things that was actually occurring. But since they were not spiritually woke, they weren't listening with their spiritual ears. They wasn't watching with their spiritual eyes, so they didn't see what you saw. Or even if they did, they ignored it, with ignoring being here. Okay, and they are realizing now that the things that they ignored was a major factor, and it would have been very beneficial to where they are in their journey right now. It's like they needed that information that they ignored, they shunned, or they overlooked. And they know that you're the one that have the keys, collective. They know you're the one that have the keys to all of this hidden knowledge. Okay, and this is the reason why they can't shake you. All right, what else we have, Holy Spirit? Look, I can't make it up, collective. Why did you leave me? Come through. Baby, what? What else we have? Trying to undo what they did. So whoever this person is, they stuck in regret. I'm telling you, they are in this, energy of we having love on the brain and regret at the same damn time. Okay, because it's like they want to know, why did you leave them? They want to try to undo what they did, and what they did was, like I said, ignore the things that they need right now for their journey. It's like they trying to think of, the Jews, let's say the Jews and the gems that you were, could be someone's name, but the Jews and the gems that you were actually not dropping on this person, that knowledge, you know what I'm talking about? that they should have treasured. You know what I'm talking about? It's like they trying to tap back into, how you put things and how you worded it and what you say would happen, what you say would occur, and those things that actually they can't. It's like it's not coming back to them, okay? Because they really did good with blocking it out. The things that you were conveying to them because they didn't want to hear it because they was too busy laser focused on what they wanted to do and who they wanted to do it with. Okay? What do we have? Look, never wanted you to know it was them. So somebody never wanted you to know that it was them that was living this type of lifestyle. And this is the reason why when you could have got introduced to tarot and you could have started listening to messages, this person was against it because they were like, oh shit, it's getting hot in here. In Nelly voice, right? It's getting hot in here. I'm about to get exposed. I'm about to get exposed. This person is about to know that I'm playing some type of game. This person is about to know that, I do this to everyone. This person is about to know that, I I'm already in a hidden connection and I'm only with them for monetary gain or personal gain or to take from them to bring to this other connection. There's a lot of things that this person was thinking about here, collective. And now they're missing you. But it's like at the end of the day, they already had their chance with you, baby. They already had their shot with you and they messed it up. So for some of you, it's like you don't backpedal, okay? And when it came down to the come down, if they were dealing with someone else or, had love or eyes for someone else, it was time for them to make a decision right then and there. And the only decision that they were able to make, either you choose me or you lose me, because I'm not about to compete. I'm not about to do all of this fighting with girl fight being out here or guy fight being out here back and forth with nobody over you. You need to say what you want. And if you cannot say what you want and pick a side and stay there, this is not going to be up for debate. I'm not going to go back and forth. And you guys could have even physically stayed with this person. But emotionally and things of that sort, you were already going because you already bear witness to you were getting a bare minimum, or they had to be given some other situation because they wasn't properly taking care of you. Okay, it was like somebody who was getting breadcrumb, and it's like if you trying to give me half of this or breadcrumbing on this, where's the rest going, or what are you doing with the rest? You're giving it to someone, you're doing something. So it's like, listen, how about you take it all and walk? And that was your energy. And as soon as you made that decision to do so, boom, you hit the freaking jackpot. You hit the jackpot. And now this person then got into something else that they are stuck in. Now the only thing that's on their mind is you with just a power plan. You, collective. This is weird. But look, wishing they had done right by you. I cannot make this up, collective. Now they sitting somewhere thinking about the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you said their name and smile, all the things that they experienced with you. They sitting somewhere thinking about it, wishing they had done right by you. Okay? But they're learning that, you don't always get everything that you wish for. They tried to play you for a karmic energy, or they tried to, breadcrumb you for karmic energy, or to make sure that they can keep this person in their life, or they was playing the same game. These could have been two people that was doing this to both of them was doing it to the opposite sex. You know what I'm saying? Pocket watching people, pursuing them so they could give them money, so they could come together and possibly even take care of each other, or something like that was going on here. And it all stopped with you. And now these energies are facing legal allegations, fines, fees, all of these different things. And it's the same each different day with these people. Look, and move in silence. And that's what you were doing. You withdrew your energy. Okay, you started pouring into you. And first and foremost, you made up your mind about what you were going to do and how you were going to do it within this connection with whoever this is. And that's exactly what you did. But you moved in silence. This person didn't even see it coming. They thought they had you right where they wanted you at, that you were going to be stuck like a fly on the wall while they do whatever they want to do, but they didn't understand the term fly on the wall. Okay, that means that you're a clairvoyant, you're a clairaudience. You can hear things, you can see things without even being physically present, because remember, again, this is all spiritual. Okay, So you moved in silence on this person, and they ended up feeling like a freaking clown. But remember, they tried to make you out of a clown. You see how they have this partial clown face that's coming on? They thought that that's what they were going to do to you, and you was like, hold up. Wait, innate voice. Yay, yay. Who that is? Ice Cube. Yay, yay. Okay, you was like, okay, now I'm about to leave you where you have me fucked up at. And that's what you did. What we have. Look at this collective, baby. It says you finally officially walked and moved away. I cannot make this up, collective. Okay? I cannot make this up. That's exactly what you did, baby. And look what's on top of this deck. Travel, okay? And this is all you focus on now, okay? This is all you are focused on now. Moving. Travel means moving. And this clarifying moves in silence. And it also is clarifying, wait, we have you finally officially moved away. It's clarifying move in silence. And then we got travel to clarify that you officially moved away or walked away. Yes. Look, and now they sitting somewhere stalking you. Whoever this is, they're stalking, they're watching, and now they are obsessed with you. They're obsessing over you. Look what we have. And the reason why, because you removed your energy and they can no longer tap into your energy or steal your creativity, steal your ideas, copy your work, duplicate or feed off you because there's no energy source. When you walked away or moved away, that officially moved and walked with you. I don't think somebody is grasping what the term official means. Okay? Yeah, that's what's going on. Somebody is facing some type of trouble. We have child services here, kids at risk of being taken or is about to reporting something, neglect or abuse. Okay, so some of these energies, I don't know if someone's making reports on them or they could have even tried to make false reports on you. Okay, somebody here. It could even be this karmic energy here. You got to watch these individuals, but it's not going to work on you because you're straight. What we have, look, F around and find out. Okay? Listen, it's not gonna work on you because you're straight, and they can F around and find out if they want. What else we have? Look, ancestors hunting them. Your ancestors hunting these people for what they did. They're being hunted here. I see AHT. That could be someone's initials. They're being hunted here, collective, for what they did. They're not getting away with it. Everything is a tower moment. Look, they can't stand the rain. I'm telling you. They can't stand the rain. It's a tower moment. All of these are falling. What we have, you went quiet on them. And if this is not clarifying you moving in silence, I don't know what is. You went quiet on these individuals here because you already knew what you needed to do. Okay? It says they were eating off of your energy. I'm telling you, they were eating off of your energy, but they can't do it no more. And that's why creativity is in the reverse. Baby, when I say every deck I make, you guys, it's gonna clarify, it's gonna give you the clarity that you need because these are true downloads, okay? But it's just in writing. So when you see them clarifying another deck, you already know, okay? You already know, and it don't matter what deck we use. It's gonna always coincide because it's downloaded channel messages. Okay, look. So we have threatening here. So someone could be trying to intimidate someone with child services, or threaten them, or bother you, or try to get them to bother you or whatever. But you're good. Okay, you are good, and they're gonna find that out. What is the advice for this energy for the collective with threatening and child services? What is the advice if this is for the collective? Because I don't even feel like it's for you. Look at this. So somebody is saying that you're doing hard drugs, or this is happening to whoever these karmics are, and they are doing hard drugs, and the outcome is not going to be good once they get found out. Look, folks want your life. So these folks, if they try to do this to you, they could be making false reports saying that, you were doing hard drugs, or you are, and because they want your life, collective, and they don't want you to live it. Remember, creativity is here, steals your ideas and things of that sort. But look, they look crazy, and that's how my guys is saying, my ancestors is saying, listen, they gonna look real crazy when they try to do that. because they trying to figure out what you got going on. Okay? And it's none of their business. You are no longer letting them eat off your energy. You're no longer giving them the inside scoop. You're no longer telling them, well, listen, I accomplished this, I accomplished that, I'm achieving this. I'm achieving that. I have this goal in mind. You're not giving them the ammo they need to block all of your success anymore. You went quiet on them. So now they don't know what to expect. So the only thing they can think about with 5454 being on a timer is trying to find a way to hurt you or interfere with your life so they can find out what you're doing or what you got going on. But they'll never know. They'll never know. Them knowing what's going on with you, they only had access to that when they were with you. And then you found out that they wasn't 100% with you. So they really out. Okay? What we have, look, you removed your energy. Periods. And look at the heart there. And since the heart is representing, this is the reason why you are being shown love by the dream team, because you removed your energy. No matter how hard it was for you, you definitely did that. And now somebody's sitting here with love on the brain. Oh well. Look, we have tried magic so you can miscarry. These people was doing all kind of stuff. So whoever this person is, if you were pregnant for them or expecting a child, okay, either them or karmic, they tried magic so that you could miscarry him. Okay? Because somebody didn't want to take care of responsibility here, but they definitely wanted you to be pregnant and stuck. But when it come down to taking care of responsibility, they felt like it was too much of a burden. But yet, this is the type of individual that'll take care of a man or a woman. Make it make sense. Okay? What we have, a man wants to return that you can't trust. Baby, look, don't tell me the same facts. And what we have, I said twirling. So somebody's name could be Twilly, Chantel. But we have telling folks you switched up. Tell me who's giving all my love. Oh, somebody want to know who's getting all your love, who's getting all your time. Look, the dream team added text. So the only thing they thinking about with love on the brain is who getting all your time. And what is this called? Angel numbers are 1111. They want to know who is getting all of their love. Okay, dreaming, fantasizing, daydreaming, nostalgic, because you love this person down. Okay, whoever you were, you showed this person nothing but love. And now the dream team adding tax on them because you showed all this love to them. Okay, and they took it for granted, or they mistreated your love, or they mistreated you in the process. They are paying heavily for this collective. Look, folks don't want to deal with them anymore. I'm telling you, folks don't want to deal with them no more because they know what they did you, and they like, hold on, man, listen, or lady, listen, this is a real one that you did this to. If you did this to them, you'll do this to me. Who am I? You know what I'm talking about? Like, who am I? So folks are walking away from these individuals and don't want nothing to do with them no more. So this is the reason why they are pocket watching people and getting into these karmic relationships with them, keeping a cycle open because they're unhealed and they burned every bridge. Okay? Folks really know that you and deserve whatever this individual took you through. Somebody here could be from Chicago. No, that's residuals. Okay? Look, I can't make it up. Karmic is trying to be you. Okay? And this is what this person was doing. They were trying to build the karmic up off you. So they were stealing your ideas and your creativity to go try to build a karmic up and turn the energy into you. Like really trying to morph a karmic energy into you. And it didn't work. It really didn't work. And this is the reason why they out here looking crazy. What they look crazy being out here. Look crazy trying to be you. Like what? You look real crazy. Like be yourself. But these energies could be suffering with an identity crisis. They don't even know who they are, collective. That's the problem. These energies are lost in the souls. They don't know who they are. And that's the reason why they picked you. oh well, since this person fell in love with this person, I'm gonna turn into this person so this person can love me just as much. Still didn't work. What do we have? Look at this! Hit or miss. Collective. Look at this. Look at this. Somebody look at this. It says hit or miss. You understand? What else, Holy Spirit? Look, karmic lover broad. That means it's a female, just like I said. I mean, the voice interpretation was right on point. A whole female energy. You know what I'm talking about? Talking about I'm just going to be like the collective. What's the worst that can happen? Hit or miss. Looking ass. Hit or miss looking ass. Look at this. Word on the streets, you crucified your opponents. And that's the reason why nobody want to deal with them. They watched you slaughter these energies, baby. They watched you. Listen, you may not think that people have been on to it and watching, but yeah, you guys had an audience because they created an audience because they thought that that you was gonna be the one in Street Fighter mode. They thought they was gonna hit you with the Ayugi. You know what I'm talking about? But it backfired. They ain't never seen when Ryu flipped and it went right back to the man. They ain't never see that part. They ain't never see that part, right? I guess not. What else, Holy Spirit? Now somebody is in this I belong to you type of energy. If you don't get your, hold on, what they say, going through heartbreak because of what they did. Yay. So now they going through heartbreak, but they in the energy of I belong to you. I give all my love to you, looking ass. Looking real crazy. And it's not like this individual didn't know who they were dealing with when they were dealing with you, collective. They just didn't give a rat's ass. What do we have? Look, outdated. Okay, now you looking at them like they're outdated. We have expired, disused, old news, and discarded. And this is what you're doing when it comes down to whoever this is. Because you already finished them. And it's like you could have 2 for 1, 3, 4, 5, 6 for 1. All of these individuals. You know how they say kill 2 birds with 1 stone? You listen. You slay all these demons by yourself. By yourself. And they all mesmerized, obsessed. Some of them in love. Some of them can't stop watching you. Some of them even want to befriend you, collective. It's like they in this energy like, fuck it. If I can't beat them, I'ma join them. I'd rather join them. I'd rather much be on the same team with this individual than to be this person's enemy. You know what I'm talking about? What do we have? Look, emotional intelligence. They look at you as someone that's extremely emotionally intelligent. And this is the reason why they ready to join forces with you. They like, listen, we got to try to reverse whatever this is we did and try to get on our spiritual kingdom. These energies, they trying to be spiritual, not collective. You've been the spirit. You've been the spirit. So it's like you inadvertently awakened a whole group of karmics. Now they want to go get baptized, collective. Now they want to turn their life over. You know what I'm talking about? It's like they should just write your name on the freaking cape and give it to you like Superwoman or Superman, right? Because you changed lives. You done upgraded these people's lives with them trying to keep up with you. You done put them in a position to upgrade their life and everything. Meanwhile, they was trying to make sure you be in poverty or stay in poverty. And you didn't drop some, you didn't show them, you didn't pave the way for them. They should be thanking you. If it wasn't for you, they wouldn't be where they at in life. You know what I'm talking about? You were the catalyst for their change. Okay? So they should really be saluting you versus trying to hate you or hate on you or knock you because they would sleep until you came around. Okay? These energies would sleep, low budget, low vibrational, didn't know what it was to have certain things or be in certain places, live in certain places. You know what I'm talking about? You were the catalyst for that. So what we have, look, sex shop. This all it was about. This is all they were about. Okay? mediocre things, hooking up, pocket watching, having sex for money, all these different things to try to stay afloat, and you was on a whole different level. Okay, you been emotionally intelligent. Okay, you been out with the old and in with the new. Okay, this is the energy that you embody, out with the old, in with the new. There's nothing old that you're going to be focused on. Okay? Nothing at all. And this is what they try to adopt, but they can't. And the reason why they can't is because they always stuck in the past. So they're going to always have an outdated way of thinking. They don't know how to leave the past. That's the reason why they sitting somewhere watching you and hating on you right now, and you constantly growing. Every time they see you, you on to the next. You're doing something else. You're doing something different. They don't see you moving backwards. And they trying to figure out how you getting where you going because you not going backwards. That's why. All you see is straight ahead. You focus on what's in front you, not behind you. You know what's behind you. You can't do nothing with it. You know that you can't go back to yesterday. So the only thing you could do is focus on what's ahead. And for many of you, that's the unknown. You don't even know what's really ahead. But you focused. You in the present. Okay? But you in the present. What do we have? Look, they're crying over you. I'm telling you, if this is a lover, what is this? If I ever fall in love by Shy that's playing. And look, at the bottom of this deck, they're crying over you. Talking about my friend, and the next time she'll be my friend. I don't know. Look, they terrified too. They're terrified of what's happening. They're terrified of what's to come. What are they terrified of? Okay, let's clarify crying over you first. Why? Why is this person crying over the collective Holy Spirit? Oh, for the moments that you shared. Like I said, he just said it, for the moments that we shared. Okay, and what else? And what else? Uh-oh. I just saw police flipped over. I don't know what that's about. Look, get in the room. Okay? So, like I said, they were tapped into this energy right here. Whoever this is with sex shop coming out. And we got get in the room. Okay? Hotel, motel, suit, business, pleasure. This all there was only masking things up, dressing it up, trying to make it look real and doing something strange for some change. And you brought this real love into their life, and now they sitting somewhere crying over you. What is this? Look, we have expecting, new beginning, in the reverse. Okay, and then we got divorce. Some of you, they broke a contract. Okay, we did get something about them hiding the marriage or whatever they was doing. We got divorce or broken contract. They either way, you know, even if it's a relationship, people always saying, you know, marriage this, marriage that, but people don't understand the importance of any type of commitment. You know, because whoever you get with, it gotta start somewhere. So that means that, you know, you guys start to interact with each other, then you form a relationship, then you bond, then you commit to a person, and that could be your potential spouse. You know, that could be someone that you have plans on marrying, or you want to marry, and things of that. So, and excuse me, and people come in the middle of what you got going on. So, you know, they always have people that's so big on just marriage, but in my opinion, I think outside the box, I feel like it's with any type of commitment. If you're with someone, that means that you are together with that person. And if someone cheat with your person, there's no other than a marriage. The only thing a marriage does is, you know what I'm talking about, put something in paper, in writing. You know what I'm talking about? To where you can share assets. You can do that with anyone. It don't always necessarily have to be just a marriage. In some states, you know, that's common law marriage. If you've been with someone for so long, you know, you will consider marriage to that person. You know what I'm talking about? So, with that being said, it's like most of these individuals, they are upset with you, feeling like you came in between a marriage or a relationship, but they're not realizing that, you know, this happens to everyone. Everyone come in the middle of people commitments. You understand what I'm saying? Marriage, relationships, and it didn't just start with you. So some of these people hate you for that, but they're not realizing that, listen, uh, if they feeling like they were victimized, then if that's the case, you can say that you were victimized as well. Okay? It didn't just start with them and it's not gonna stop with them or you. You know what I'm talking about? So anytime you get in the middle of anyone's situationship, relationship, commitment, it's still like you committing adultery. It's no different. It's no different. Okay? And why I say that is because back in the days, it's like a man, like the Bible say, a man, when a man finds a wife, he find a good thing. You ain't never hear about nobody really having marriage ceremonies, but like one or two people. You know what I'm talking about? In the Bible days, in the biblical days, and and in the before Christ days. They just started that. That's all worldly. So the real commitment is between two people, God and two people. It don't matter how you do it. You know what I'm talking about? It don't matter how you do it, but this world is so programmed to thinking, the way that man said that it's supposed to go, and they don't be having all the facts, right? But however, somebody, either you divorcing or somebody broke a contract, and that's just the bottom line. Okay? Somebody broke a contract, and that's just period. All right? So I don't know why the police came right back out here, but it's out here. So what else I said that I was clarifying? Okay, crying over you and terrified. Okay, somebody is terrified of the police showing up. Okay, they could be terrified because of that too. I don't know why. Oh, because of the legal fees and the legal things that they have going on, the debt that they are in. Now they are afraid that the cops gonna pull up on their behind, and they just might. Look, they just might. A situation's about to explode. Okay? So it seems like somebody been trying to help get out of some type of debt. Somebody felt like you was getting in the way of, this person providing what they needed to help them out with these legal fees that they have going on. So they had to try to make sure that this person steer clear from you so that they can get what they need so that they won't, get locked up, get arrested or whatever. Because with these legal issues being here, the police is coming. They are. And they know they coming. And they know it's only a matter of time. So they were trying to get this person to, actually help them. And that's why we are pocket watching here. Okay? So this person was pocket watching possibly even you. Okay? Like, to see if, you had some type of resources so they can try to send this person towards you so that they can try to finesse you out of some money to give to them to help them out of a situation that they got into by trying to complete with you. Not gonna happen. We got the police coming for you. Okay? I just heard Miss T. They coming to get your BG and Miss T. You better watch your back before they... Yeah, hey, that's what's going on. All right, so we have a situation's about to explode. Shit's about to pop off in flames. It's going down. Okay? Look, caution. I'm telling you, it's going down. It's going down because they should have proceeded with caution before they got into whatever this is that they got into for trying to compete with you. Now it's backfiring. You see, this is about to explode. You see the fire here. Okay? Yep, look, promiscuous. Yeah, it's happening to this promiscuous individual. Like I said, they could have been sneaking linking, watching men, going to sex shops and all this, that, and the third, to getting a hotel, a motel, dressing it up for them, sleeping around. You know what I'm talking about? Free for all, sleeping with people, men, all kind of stuff. Okay? And then if this is somebody that wanted to say that you slept with someone this is somebody that was sleeping with other people, man. So you get what you put out. Okay, and people don't believe that it go more than one way. If you out here doing that, it's coming back to you. Don't play the victim when it come back to you. You know what you did. You get what you put out. You know what you did, so don't try to play no victim like you were just innocent and you was just this great lover, that didn't do anything wrong, or you never stepped out on your person or whatever. Yes, you did, baby. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. And more than one person know about it. Yes, you did. Don't act like you was just this stand-up type of person, like you just got done so wrong. No, 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 baby. You got your karma back. And you just didn't like who it came from. Okay, and they didn't like that you was involved, collective. Look, they maxed out, okay? They maxed out, collective, from living this lifestyle. Oh, look how that stood up. Look at this. They are maxed completely out. They done. And it flipped in the reverse, standing up. They finished. They finished. Whoever this is, that little what you call them, don't have no power in it, baby. None. It's done. It's done. Look, feel like everyone like you. So this is someone that feels like everyone like you because somebody is telling them, listen, you wasn't no saint, you know. Between me and you were not a saint. So I don't know why you acting like you a victim here because of a status or a title, right? And look, they falling apart. We are falling into pieces. They know the truth. Toxic, little Mr. Toxic, or little Miss Toxic. They know. Okay? And they also know it's game over. And look, somebody told them, you're not perfect. You know what you were doing. You had a whole private relationship going on. What you thought you wasn't gonna get this back? And whoever this person is that was dealing with, whoever this karmic energy is, they felt some type of way about this person having this private relationship. Why? Because this person was cheating on them. So you get what you put out. But when the roles got reversed, they started trying to call everybody, tell everybody like they a victim and they'll never do this. No, you just not telling everybody what you was doing behind the scenes, baby. So let's start there. We did check yourself out here. Check yourself. You didn't start right there. You were not a saint. So you mad and all this, that, and the third. Again, you mad because this person went out and found a real emperor or a real empress. And you couldn't compete with that. Okay, the ones that was on your level, then you was able to outbeat them. But when it came down to the collective, you couldn't even light a candle next to the collective. You understand what I'm talking about? That's why you somewhere hiding right now. Because you already know what it's hitting for. You already know the collective energy is something serious. Okay? Private relationship. Look, don't want to hear it. And there's somebody that didn't want to hear about their bad deeds, but we got the red lipstick stain, baby. That's proof. Proof in the pudding. Look, caught up. You can't make this up. All right? Finding evidence, getting caught cheating. And somebody had to watch him and look at the deck. Closed up. Okay? The deck closed up both ways. Yay. They got caught cheating. And whoever this person is, they kept catching this karmic energy cheating. Because they was trying to get their lick back for this person messing with you. They kept catching this person cheating. And probably with the same dude or different ones. All at the hotels. Probably listening to them be sexually active and all. This person is freaking sick. Okay, whoever this is that was hating on you, this is a sick individual. Anytime you want somebody else to hear you having sex, somebody that you supposed to be with because they got with the collective, you want to try to mess this person head up, or they, oh my God, I don't know why I just heard that. Like I said, this is so explicit. This person could have saw this person on their knees, collective. You know what I'm talking about? This is a sick, twisted individual. All right, this is the type of individual that somebody was dealing with, right? It's like they'll probably share their location or tell this person they're going to be a certain place. And when this person show up, they somewhere giving somebody a blowjob or something. This person is freaking sick. Okay? And that's why we got this. Caught a case out here. This is what they've been doing. And somebody been sweeping it under the rug, hiding this from them. I mean, from the world, that this is what they were dealing with behind the scenes. And this is the reason why somebody was so toxic when it came down to you, collective, because of everything that they went through. And it was so toxic. And that's why they felt like they couldn't give their love to you, although they were in love with you, although they is in love with you. They just felt like you was going to take them down, they was going to go back down memory lane. And since they fell in love with you and you were going to turn around and do everything that this karmic energy did, but this someone that didn't realize that you were a true empress or a true emperor, and no, first of all, there's no dude I was about to say no nigga or bitch, and I mean that. On this earth that can make you, you know what I'm talking about? Lower your standards and get on that type of time unless you don't know anything about it. But as far as you going out here doing all that to get your lick back, you'll never. This is something you will never do. A nigga, it'll be the other way around. Like, what you mean? Well, yeah, look, karmic cult dismantled for good. So this karmic cult is done. I'm telling you, you finish these individuals collective. It is a lot. And look, for some of you, your sister betrayed you. Your sister or your brother. Okay? Your sister or your brother betrayed you. Yes, they did. What we have? Low haircut or fade. Okay, whoever this is. Yeah. What is this? This person keeping tabs on you. Initials R, I, C, or B. Okay? Like, what? Look, and they were projecting onto you too. Look, angry co-worker. Somebody you could have worked with at some point, or some of you even have angry co-workers that's in this karmic occult. And they don't understand that this is about to be dismantled. Because they don't understand that you don't need their fucking job, that their job needs you. You know what I'm talking about? They don't understand that. It's like everywhere you go, these individuals always finding an issue with you because of your light. And you always find yourself having to let a person know where they got you screwed up at. You know what I'm talking about? It's like they find you everywhere. Whoever this karmic person is at this job, they can have a little haircut or a fade. It's like, bitch, get off my trail. You know what I'm talking about? And that could be your energy. And you're going to be forced to tell this person this sooner or later. Because you're not in the energy of biting your tongue and holding back on what you got to say for nobody. Okay? That cycle is dead and gone. That's the old you. There's multiple jobs out here. But if you find somebody harassing you or stalking you on the job, put them in a place. After you tell them the first time, once should be enough. Once should be enough. And however it go after that, let the deal go down. Find another job. What else? Look, I'm telling you, what they say? Shit unfolding in the worst way. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. Look, air sign person, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, okay? And we got how they would have broke karmic, all right? What's at the top, okay? They were always toxic, and we did get toxic that came out here. Anything else, Holy Spirit? This person having a meltdown, okay? Somebody's having a freaking meltdown here. That's what's happening. Look, laying in the bed they made for you. LOL. I told you your ancestors hunting them. So your ancestors is hunting them. All they hear is giggly voices. You know, like, what's that movie with the freaking clown that's stuck in the sewer? You know how he kept freaking laughing? You know what I'm talking about? This is the type of stuff that they are hearing. All right? There we go. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Okay? This is how they're being tormented by your ancestors. And they sitting up there tripping like Smokey was doing on Friday when he had that angel dust. You know what I'm talking about? I'm telling you. Shit is unfolding in the worst way. Some of you guys don't know this, but these people paranoid. They are paranoid and we got terrified out here. Now they starting to hear things. Why? Because they sent this monitoring spirit to you. That's why. And now they feeling like they under surveillance, okay? They're feeling like they're under a 24-hour surveillance. And they just could be. We do have the police out here. Look, they did womb magic. We already saw somebody try to make you miscarry. Especially if you expecting a child right now. Definitely a karmic energy that this person was dealing with. Or is, okay? Trying to make you lose your child. Okay, so you're going to rebuke that in the name of Jesus right away. And you're still going to have a healthy, beautiful baby. And they're going to be mad for the rest of their life behind that. What else? Wasted time. I'm telling you. So whatever they did, they wasted their time. An epic fail is here. Okay? So is that it, the Holy Spirit, or this one coming off the deck? Let's see. Look, doing drugs, and that already came out. They sitting somewhere doing drugs. Okay, that's what's going on here. Somebody could have been trying to drive you to the point to where you were, to the point to where they wanted you to do drugs so that you can miscarry or something like that. But look, we have kicked to the curb. Somebody being kicked to the curb right now. Look at this pregnancy test, baby, in the reverse. It says unsure, pregnancy scare, positive or negative. So what's happening is, if this is someone that's pregnant and somebody, or any one of these individuals that made a child or making a child with someone else, and they did womb magic on you, and they wanted you to miscarry, they're gonna have a hard time getting whoever this is pregnant. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna work. Okay, unsure, pregnancy scare, positive. They're gonna keep getting their heart broken. Remember, we saw heartbroken out here. Every time they take a fucking, I'm sorry, guys. Fuck it, that's me. Every time they take a fucking pregnancy test, the bitch gonna come back negative. Each and every time. Okay? So this is the reason why you gotta watch what you do out here. And somebody here can't even have kids. Okay? And because they don't understand what they getting in, what they putting themselves in. Look, keeping you a secret. Okay? So I don't know what's going on here with that, but we already tapped in on that. Let's get one to clarify. Look, an angry coworker. So somebody's trying to keep something a secret, possibly about what they doing to you, but this angry coworker already came out. Let's get another one. So there's an angry coworker that's keeping something a secret about what the hell they've been doing to you behind the scenes. But like I say, whoever this is, they don't want no smoke with you. They don't. Okay? They don't, because the only thing you're going to do is find another job. These people act like, once they made one job, that's it. It don't matter if you got to bounce around like a fucking basketball. You're going to always find a job. Okay? But you gonna be where you feel like you okay at. And it's not like nobody gonna run you off, but at the same time, they're not gonna play with you either. All right. So what we have here, they're getting breadcrumb. So somebody keeping you a secret that's getting breadcrumb, or whoever this angry coworker is, they gonna soon find out that they were. What is the word I'm looking for, you guys? What is this word? I've been trying to think of this word for 2 days, and it's so simple, and I still can't. I want to say used as a pawn. Whoever this coworker is, they're being used as a freaking pawn. You know what I'm talking about? To be somebody's replacement, to feud with someone over some type of position here. Okay, they're only being used because sooner or later, they're going to move this person out the way after they find their replacement. After they find their replacement, they're going to move them because this person they're clueless. Whoever this energy is, they don't know what the hell they doing. Okay? They are getting breadcrumb, AEP or T. Okay? Yeah, look, you dealt with a con artist. So this this angry coworker could be a freaking con artist. But see, these people don't know that you're a spiritual. Okay? They don't know that you embody the Holy Spirit. They don't know that you're a whole earth angel out here. And they're gonna get exactly what they were not expecting to happen. Okay? Because I'm telling you, this karmic cult is being dismantled. Okay? So all of them, hey, it's what they don't know. They don't know. These people understand when they see you, they better have on their good shoes. They better be walking a straight line. Because whenever these people get the opportunity to meet you, they better know what you're coming for. And you could be very humble, quiet. You could stay to yourself. You could be very, very sweet. But these energies want to know what you know. They want to know what you're doing. They want to know more about you. Bitch, I'm here to work. It's not for you to know what the fuck I'm here for. Like what? Look, fake apology. Somebody gonna try to give a fake apology, but you're gonna be able to see straight through it. You're gonna be able to see straight through it. And matter of fact, you don't even want the apology. Okay, you want things to say exactly how it been. And that's not coming from like a chaotic or toxic type of, energy. But don't try to clean nothing up now, because first and foremost, you shouldn't have did it in the first place. You got to be mindful of how you treat people. You can't treat people in no fucked up way and then try to go back and fix what you did. Nah, you can't do that. Because there are certain people that you can't play with like that. And you are just one of those type of people. Look at this. Fake friends. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. And it's like these energies, they want to know what you know, but when you open up your mouth, you dropping so much knowledge to where as they start hating you, you already know you can't win in no type of situation. Because it's like, listen, if I start speaking to you, you gonna start hating on me because of my intelligence. If I'm quiet, you gonna think, you know what I'm talking about, what you want to think regardless of the facts. So it's like a no-win situation for you either way it go. And this is the reason why, if this is work, the only thing you want to do is work. Don't worry about me. I ain't got to befriend nobody. I don't have to be friends with nobody. Just let me do me. You know what I'm talking about? Let me do my job. Let me do what I'm here for. I don't want to talk. You know what I'm talking about? There's nothing to talk about because I don't fuck with y'all for real. So they want you to be fake. Kissing people as you don't even know. Fuck them people. Because you already done picked up or you already done read the room. And you know who is who. And you know who to deal with and who not to deal with. And that's none of them. It's straight business. These are people that don't understand what business means. When it's business, you shouldn't be taking nothing personal. Because I don't give a damn about your personal feelings. You know what I'm talking about? This is straight business. Oh, that was Boys to Men. It's on. Please don't go away from me. Somebody say, forget all that with the co-workers. Somebody said we could work it out. Fuck the co-workers. You know what I'm talking about? But however, they do exist. And they sitting somewhere watching you in the shadows, stalking you and harassing you. Like, bitch, get off my trail if I tell you something you ain't gonna get well from. Look, depression. Okay? Depression is here. Anger management. Some of these energies, they hide the fact that they angry. So they come to work angry and they come to work looking for someone to project on. Okay? Whoever these individuals are, but you are the wrong one. You are. You are. Because it's like you don't need nobody but God. These people got the game all the way twisted. You don't need nobody but God. It don't matter what type of good, man, listen. You know what I'm talking about, collective? How good they claim it is always something better. These people don't understand that. It's always something better than what you got to offer. And you are someone that's going to go get it. So if you are dealing with this at work and you afraid to lose, fuck them people and go get another job. And that's just the bottom line. But as far as letting somebody step on your toes to try to be cordial with them, fuck them, because things going to get worse. So you might as well nip it in the bud. Like, what we doing? You know what I'm talking about? Because I'm not the one of the two. And if you don't like the way that I'm letting you know, then what's him? You can take your good work elsewhere. And that's just the bottom line, collective. But as far as bowing down to these people, not gonna happen. Because they don't give a fuck about you for real in real life. They don't. They really don't. They could care less about you. And some of them just want your position. If they don't want your position, they want your schedule. They coming after you for something. You know what I'm talking about? They don't like that. They feel like you got to slap on the fucking wrist. Look at this. Choose a new direction. I'm telling you. So for some of you, if things is hitting the fan or it's going to hit the fan, it's time for you to choose a new direction. Because you remember, you are on a journey. You're not nowhere for the long haul. And you don't have 50, 60 years to be putting into nobody else's company. All that time, you could build your own shit. You know what I'm saying? They sitting back somewhere watching you. Like, what? Pay attention to your work. Why are you behind on your work? Because they so busy trying to get your schedule, get your time, or worry about you, or try to play with your money, or block you from, getting overtime, or whatever the case may be. You still gonna eat. You still gonna eat. This is what these people are failing to realize. You done already been through the worst of the worst, collective. Some of you done experienced homelessness. Some of you done man, listen. Listen. There's nothing that nobody can do to try to challenge you, collective. Because for many of you, you experience everything already besides that. So these people don't know who they playing with. Like, you know what I'm talking about? They don't know the way that you set up. They don't know the way that you set up. You done already been from the bottom. And God had you during that time, those times that he gonna have you now. Like, what you mean? These people don't know that you wouldn't even kiss your own ass. Like, what? Like, come on now. That's what they failing to realize. Okay, they think they hurting you, and not as long as you living in the free world, they can always be replaced. A person, anybody. But you wasn't always here. You didn't always have this mindset. Like, people could be replaced. Okay, you are one of the ones that can't be replaced though. Everybody isn't replaceable. Okay? But at the same time, these mediocre people that still sleep, still stalking, and still run about building somebody else's company, you better believe that they sleep. If there's somebody that still worrying about what somebody say about them in their relationship, you better believe that they still sleep. So you keep them sleep. Okay? It's their job to wake up. It's not your job to enforce waking these jackasses up. And that's just the bottom line. Okay? I want to know what your ancestors want you to know. Let's ask. Let's ask real quick. It's not your place to do that. Okay? All of them just want to be in your energy some type of way, somewhere stalking you, somewhere watching you. They don't know that that's a crime. Okay, to be sitting somewhere just watching you. Like, what is you watching and plotting and thinking on? Because I guarantee you, by the time you try to go through with it, something gonna already been and hit you. And for some of you, you needed to hear this because it's happening right now as we speak. Okay? It's happening right now as we speak. These job unions and these codins and these talking about seniority, all of that's BS. AKA real life haters. Straight up. That's what they are. Real life haters. People that's been working hard for nothing. Like, real talk. They don't got nothing to show for their hard work. Just showing up to get a check. That's all they think about. They got an outdated way of thinking. All they want is a check. That's it. So they could do what they want to do with it and be right back broke. You know what I'm talking about? And do it all over again for years to come. What is you building outside of working for somebody else? Nothing. They don't have that type of mindset. And they see something in you. They see something on you. Or they know something. I don't know. And so they are mad. They mad. I'm telling you. And this going to be everywhere you guys go. For some of you, you may just be a floater. Floating around from job to job. You know what I'm talking about? Just to match what you already got going on or keep some consistent income coming in. But you don't have a problem with floating. Okay? Not at all. Because you're sitting there for a company. Because guess what? The moment they get an opportunity to get rid of you after you done put in so much time and you don't know how many people. I'm saying this to say so many people done lost themselves over a job. Many times, the worldly jobs and the worldly companies then broke a whole lot of people. You didn't put in years, and at the drop of a dime, they change, right? They change out the whole system. They got new people, new management, and everything. And one of them that's not into what was and that's more focused on what is, and that's gonna bring something new. All the old people going, it's like out with the old, in with the new. And that means that your job is on the line if you still thinking that things gonna operate in the way it operated when you got there X amount of years ago. You understand what I'm talking about? And boom, you didn't put in all this work and there go your job. Okay? I'm not standing on nobody's job long. And that's just me, collective. I'm not, baby, because guess what? You can't give me my time back. I'm going to move around. That's what I'm going to do. And when I see you moving wrong, I'm gone. Because you're not about to play with me. Like, what you mean? I know I'm a good worker. You know what I'm talking about? I know this for a fact because at the end of the day, that may be your energy. I'm just saying, but me too. I'm a part of the collective, but we know we good workers at the end of the day because there's nothing for us to excel at anything that we touch, anything that we do. You know what I'm talking about? That's not up for debate. But what is up for debate is the way that you think you're going to handle me while I'm here or treat me. Okay? I'm not missing out on nothing. I promise you that for no job. Not my kids' life. None of that. I'm so sorry. I'm just not doing it. Okay? I'm not doing it. You try to tell me like I got to miss out on my kids' life to come work for you. I'm going to choose my children every time. What is you talking about? And I'm going to find something else. That's how it's going down. Like, what do you mean? Some of these people want you to work and prove you. I'm not proving nothing to you. Who are you? You not God. Last time I checked, I'm not proving nothing to you. I don't care who you supposed to be. Okay? Look, in the near future. So for some of you, in the near future is here. Okay? That's why you got to learn how to do things outside of work. You got to know how to be self-sufficient. You got to know how to be in the energy of, being creative. Tapping into your creativity because you never know when you just going to only have you to rely on. You understand what I'm talking about? Because every job going to come with rules and that's cool. But once they start trying to bend the rules to fit their narrative, that's the problem. You know? And once they see that you a beacon of light or you can outsmart them or they feel like you some type of competition for them or they feel like you good enough to be able to move up at some point, then they're going to try to knock you down a few notches. And that's what you should never stand for. You know what I'm talking about? There's no trying to kiss they behind to make them feel some type of way when they already feel a type of way about you. Think about that. What else? Look, choose the new direction came right back out after I done sliced and diced these things. Look at this. And it's going back to the message I did prior about, just working from home. Just being self-made all the way across the board, collective. Because some of you may be thinking, well, I ain't going to be able to get this done if I don't have this or I don't have that. Listen, when God tell you to do something, do it. I don't know why I keep on getting this same exact message, you guys. And I'm trying to sit here and figure out if this is for me. You know? Compromise came out in a reverse. And big happy changes came out in the upright. So yeah, when it come down to debating your work and compromising with these energies to stay on the clock and work, because for some of you, you're not a worker, bruh. I keep saying that. And this is the reason why so many people was upset with you from the beginning. Because you were always blessed. Because you were a gifted person, bro. Like, you really not supposed to be working hard. And some of these people want you to work your fingers to the bone, and put in all this time and do this and do that. You're not a regular person. And those type of jobs are for regular people. I really got to pray about this because this is the second time I got this download. So it's like maybe the first time was for the collective and this time it just simply may be for me. And I just got to take this into consideration, and I'm not afraid of change and I'm not afraid to take a leap of faith. I'm not. Maybe I just need to be doing this. And I've been saying this for a long time. You know what I'm talking about? And then, I don't know, guys. Y'all know I always be, after the messages, I be just tapped in, just venting. You know what I'm saying? Because, y'all who I talk to. I don't really talk to people. Because people don't understand me. And I sure don't understand them. So I just don't waste my time. You know what I'm talking about? I talk to people that get it. I talk to people that know. I talk to people that I don't really just have to break down things down to that you understand when I say it. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean because of knowing what I mean, for knowing what I mean's sake and experience. You know what I'm talking about? Like you experience everything that's that I'm relaying to you right now. You know? So I'm really just thinking about just pulling the castanet and just be on YouTube for 3 or 4 months straight. You know what I'm talking about? Just living on this because I feel like this is my calling, and I keep doing other things, but I just cannot keep still. But there's always a reason for it. But this the second time that this came out. And I'm not trying to feel the wrath. I'm really not. I'm not. I just gotta come to terms with it that God been carrying me all my life. Like, yeah, I had jobs and stuff like that, but I'm really not a worker. I'm not, and I'm not saying that like I'm above folks. You know what I'm talking about? I'm just being honest. Not that type of worker, because I have my own work that I'm supposed to be doing. You know, I have my own work that I'm supposed to be doing. And I know that I'm not the only one. Otherwise, this would not be coming out right now. I know, that's what I'm saying. Pray about it. Because I'm on the edge, because something is happening. I don't how can I don't listen, I don't like people, if that makes sense. I don't want to use the term don't like, but I can't really be around people, because we so different. It's like I'm in foreign land, or I'm somewhere, you know what I'm talking about? Especially because I can see. I can see. And these folks don't know I can see. Right, Elizabeth? Right, guys? But they don't know that I can see. And what I can see, I don't like, because I can see these people demons. It's like certain things, like, say for instance, if you a chosen one, you got to go through so much. It's like you get well known quick. It's like everybody know who you are instantly, right? Like, why you don't know about the rest of your workers that work? How come you know about me? What is it about me that you know, or what is it about me that have you intrigued? And then after that comes the harassment. They start finding things like, what's the issue? I'm like the wrong one to target though, because I don't have no filter, especially if I can see you and I know that you coming for me. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, just keep telling me something when you see me. And it don't have to be, I don't care. You listen, if you ain't give me the rundown or the breakdown about the job when I got here, why you waiting to tell me things now? Like, what the And it's always because they want something that you have, collective. So they want you to kind of like get out of pocket with them so they can have a reason. You know what I mean? That's all it be behind what you have. They feel like you should have this as a newcomer, or if you just starting, you should have that. You shouldn't be here. That should go to somebody that been here. You don't got nobody that's like me here. You know what I'm talking about? It don't matter how long they been here. Because when you a chosen one, you one of them greats. You one of the best. You know what I'm talking about? You are one of the best, if not the best, at what you do. Because you know what you're doing. Otherwise, you wouldn't be doing it, right? And so when they can't complain about your work, they find other things. You know what I'm talking about? They don't have nothing to correct you on. You know what I'm talking about? There's no room for error. Like, and sometimes they just make things up. And then they have to revert back to your excellence, if that makes sense, right? Crazy work. But yeah, I'm gonna be right back on here. I am off, you guys, and I don't know. I'm really thinking. I'm really considering. I'm gonna pray after I drop my kids off at school and consider what I should be doing. I need God to speak to me, because I'm really not a worker, and I'm just not. But at the same time, I'm not going back to where I came from either. You know what I'm talking about? I'm not. So I really have something to think about here. I have my other channel going. I need to be able to do my work on all three of my platforms that I have. If you guys have not subscribed to those channels, please support your girl, because I'm going through something right now. I'm going through something right now, and I gotta make a life decision, a big life decision. You know what I'm talking about? And I would much rather be in the presence of my own home. But if I'm not, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. And I know it take hard work, and I'm about work. But if I'm not being supported, sometimes I feel like, what's the point here too? You know what I'm talking about? Like, because it take time for these messages. It take a lot of energy, and it take a lot. And like, just like right now, look, there are so many people that tap in and tap out. I'm only at 100 and something likes. How? I know my work good. You know what I'm talking about? So it's like, it's one of those things. And that's what keep me out here having a battle with the rest of the world. You know what I'm talking about? Because I want to make this my main priority, my main goal. You know what I'm talking about? But it's hard to do. It's hard to make that decision when I see that it's like my work is like overlooked. I don't know how to put it. And so that's what keep me out here having to deal with the rest of these people in the world, and not sticking to the script, because I gotta make money. I gotta make money too. I have to take care of my family. You know, I can't work for free. So it's really one of those type of decisions that I have to actually make. You know, if I was getting the support that I deserve, then it would be nothing for me to just be in here all day long and just be on YouTube Joseph. I did it before. It's no issue with me doing that. And I was really doing it when my kids were younger than, they were like 2 under 2. You know what I'm talking about? And I still was managing to be able to do it. And then it was just like, I don't know what changed, but it's just a lot that changed when things started getting too real for people, I guess. And that just kind of like slowed down the process some type of way, and I don't know how. Because I know my messages be A1. I know they real life things that actually goes down. It'll be happening right when I tell you guys it's happening, because I know who I'm tapping in with. But it's like I say, it's more so it's the support issue, you know. Like, how other people gonna get the opportunities to see the videos if we only at 100 likes? Like, I have more than 100 subscribers, so I don't understand if you tap. I have more than 100 viewers, so why the views not matching the likes? Like, why people don't want support? And so that's one of those scenarios that keep me out here having to work, and I'm really not a worker, and it just takes away from the time that I could spend on my journey with doing this. 'Cause I would much rather do this and be at my house than to have to deal with these people. I promise you, if I was getting the support that I deserve here, I wouldn't even have a job right now. I'm telling you was facts. You know what I'm talking about? I'm telling you was facts. But where I'm gonna go, if you know what I'm talking about, if I'm not able to provide for my household, where I'm gonna go? Because I don't deal with people. I don't have no family. Fuck all that. I don't. And listen, I'm a part of this journey too, collective. Let's just say that. Okay? So I don't have nobody to rely on. I gotta make sure my kids straight. You know what I'm talking about? That's my job, and that's what I gotta do. So it's just something to think about. Who that is say the government system? Wait, let me read some of this. Boy, y'all don't know. I be needing to talk to y'all. I do. I really do. And I kind of miss our conversations. Do this good time for go. That's what I'm thinking, Elizabeth. Shout out to Elizabeth. Shout out to the whole chat. Y'all listen. I told y'all the best chat on YouTube. Shout out to my beautiful moderators. Hi, Shiny. Okay. Right? Spaz Daz. I get that, right? And many times you be doing that without doing it. What's right, Aria? Thank you, Daniel. Right? And I'm telling you, yay. That's what I need to do because I cannot. Love you too, Jelani, Jatani, Jatoni. I'm sorry. I call you all kind of names every time, but you know, I know. But yeah. So anyone I miss, shout out to you. But yeah, guys, I can't. I can't. I can't. And if it's you, you can't. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. This is like collective. Otherwise it wouldn't come out. It's like, what? Fuck is you talking about? I'm not no worker. And if you think I'm about to be working hard to, and man, listen, because I'm dead ass serious. The other day I saw my hands ashy and I'm like, I gotta go get a manicure. I cannot do this. Like, what the hell? You know what I'm talking about? It's just the little things like that. Like, you not about to have cause me no wear and tear. That's not what I'm doing. That's not what I'm doing, son. Why it will rain. Sometimes there'll be pain in somewhere. Kelly Price, troubles will come. Yeah, because I'm like at my wit's end. And then you not about to underpay me or none of that. Play with my hours, none of that. Shout out to you too, Robin, Mason. You guys already know. And I feel like it's clarity for you too. Okay, because I just feel like God's speaking to me. This is the second time the same thing came out. But let me get my kids off to school, you guys, and I'm definitely coming right back in and tap in, and I'm gonna do my big one and speak to God after these messages about what it is that I should do, and whatever I come up with after prayer, then that's what it is. That's how I'm making this decision. Okay, real talk, because this is a life changing. This is life changing. This is a life changing decision right here, collective. You know what I'm talking about? Like for real. But I'm not afraid of the unknown, but I just can't, right? So yeah, I see you guys on the next one. Did I get y'all Bible verse? No, hold on. Let's see what God want us to know. Okay. Wow. All right. So we got rejoice in the Lord and be glad. Psalm chapter 32 verse 11. And on the back, it says, those who bring sunshine into the lives of others cannot keep it from themselves. Now, this hit deep. Okay? Now, this hit deep. And that means be happy. Choose happiness, right? We have one more here, or two more. Gratitude is our ability to see the grace of God morning by morning, no matter what else greets us in the course of each day. Guys, do y'all think this the answers? On the back it says, all praise to God who has blessed us with every spiritual blessing in the heavenly realms. I'm about to cry, dog. Like, like for real. I'm about to shed some tears in here. Y'all think it's a game because this is coming fast. Whenever we are appreciative, we are filled with a sense of well-being and swept up by the feeling of joy. Okay? I think this is the answers. And on the back it says, give thanks to the Lord for he is good. His faithful love endures forever. Faithful, faithful, faithful is the faithful. Wow. Guys, we got three. And you know, anytime there's three or more, God is in the midst, right? It don't matter where you are, right? And then we got three messages and 3 affirmations. You guys think this is like the answers? Let me ask my angels. Oh my goodness. I gotta hurry up. Look, at the bottom it says eat if you believe. Okay, before I can even shuffle what's at the top then. Look, big happy changes. Is this it? Is this my answer? Holy angels, is this my answer? You know your angels can't step in and help. Look, I said step in and help, and we got helpful people without you asking, right? Okay? Look, we got no in the reverse. What's the opposite of no? Look! I'm about to go. What's the opposite of no and yes popped out? Collective. This it. Okay. Look, take action. Stuck in my hand. Okay. Don't stop. The situation will improve. Communicate clearly and ask your angels and get more information. Wow. Okay. I'm sweating and everything, but I don't know. All right, guys. So that's what I have for you guys. Until next time, I hope this resonated with you, and thank y'all for y'all support, for real. I really appreciate that. Y'all sticking around, and you know what I'm talking about? Right. Right, Devin. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Kay. I know that's right. Thank you, Copeland. Grand Rising. Okay, I see you guys on the next one. Don't forget to tap in, okay, and subscribe to the other channels. That's Speak Nola Baby and Queen of Cups 1111 right here on YouTube. And now, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? I would love to have you here as a part of the winning team family. And I see you guys on the next one. Peace, love, and blessings.